Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Showdown OU Ladder Climb. This is going to be a bit of a different episode in the sense that I'm not really planning on doing a battle this episode. For those of you who are a bit curious or who are new, I take a d20, normally I roll it, and I will just battle with that episode using the team that I get. However, in the last episode, I used this team. And it was bad. There's not much to do. It does have some speed with the Dragapult and Keldeo, but the Azumarill, the Tornadus, and the Sandy Shocks all didn't really do anything. So my plan for this episode is to just fix it up a little bit, see if there's anything I can do to make it better. And with that being said, let's think about replacing this Azumarill. I've already got a double water here, but Azumarill was fairy. So I'm thinking maybe replace it with Primarina. Maybe that would be a bit of a better choice. Primarina is a bit bulkier and it keeps the same typing. Or if I wanted to just go for a fairy type, I could go Enamorous. Because, like I said, I already have the Keldeo. Let's see. There is a Fairy Dragon Steel Core here, so I do want to keep a Fairy type at the very least. So let's take a look. I mean, Grimmsnarl is an option, especially for screens. That could help out. Same with Klefki, but I've already got the Steel, so maybe I just do Grimmsnarl. Then maybe it's like after I've revamped this team, I'll do a battle with it, see how it does. Battle or two. So I'll do Grimmsnarl, I think. I'll go for the standard. I'll give it the light clay. Give it Prankster. And I will give it light screen, reflect, and let's see. Thinking. I don't really use Grimmsnarl, so maybe Taunt, and then I guess Play Rough, I guess? Or would Foul Play make more sense? Maybe Foul Play. Yeah, I don't actually put effort into the EVs, I just use the suggested. So, Tornadus. I should probably switch Tornadus into something that has hazard removal. Again, I don't really want to double up on typings, so ground flying, I could do Glasscore. I do believe it does get Defog. I could do Glimora. Landorus is an option, especially because I do plan to get rid of that Sandy Shocks. Let's see, Defog. I want a flying type specifically, so that way I have an immunity to ground moves. Which would help with the Metagross. but maybe Mandibuzz, but I've already got a dark type, so got Metagross, Grimmsnarl, Hawlucha, Dragapult. I could go Talonflame, but Talonflame isn't necessarily a defog Pokemon. So let's take a look for Rapid Spin. Tentacruel gets Rapid Spin. Interesting. Ground Steel or Ground Fighting. Both I have a type for. Water Fighting, I've already got that exact type. It's an option, though I don't really like it. I'll probably have to double up on a type here. Not looking like I have a way around it. So what type do I think would be the best one to double up on? Steel is a pretty good type, but so is Fighting. Water could be good, especially if it's just like a Blastoise by itself. Cyclizar could be amusing, especially with Shed Tail. Let's try it. Doesn't really have the best defenses, so I guess, maybe just the leftovers with Regenerator. Then I can do Rapid Spin, Shed Tail, knock off, I guess. And U-turn. Make it more of a utility rather than do anything else with it. And then Sandy Shocks. So my main thing with Sandy Shocks was I wanted it to be just a basic special attacker. Something that would ideally give a decent hit. But it gets outspeeded most of the time, so I still want to keep it as I still want to keep the slot as a special attacker. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just give it to Iron Moth here with the booster energy. Yeah, I think Iron Moth might be the best bet. Give that booster energy, give it Quark Drive. Then Bug Buzz will give it Fiery Dance. We'll give it Sludge Wave. And let's see. Its biggest weakness would be ground types, so maybe Energy Ball. Then we'll just do that. So I don't know how this team is going to work out, so we will give it a try. And of course I need to log in. And there, let's just give it a test, see if it actually does anything good for me. Oh, Shedtail's banned. That makes Cyclizar not a good choice. So let's go back into Rapid Spin. And I'll just go into water. I'll just do Blastoise. White Herb. Torrent is fine. I'll do Shell Smash, that's the move. We'll do Aura. Do I guess Ice Beam and Surf. There, that should be fine. There we go, let's see how it works now. Up against a Sun team, so let's go Grimmsnarl. We'll turn on the timer. Dinischa. Let's just do a quick taunt on it. And now, a little light screen. Holy fuck. I'll taunt again. And let's just go into I think Keldeo would be a good choice. Let's just surf. Oh. He is going to Trick Room again. It's fine by me. So Grimmsnarl. Let's just do a quick taunt. Now, let's go into Dragapult. Oof. Let's just Terra Poison and then... There we go. That's gone. I do believe I have a Terra Blast. Let's go into Grimmsnarl. We'll taunt. Now we'll reflect. We'll light screen, or we'll foul play. Oh, that's bad. My bad. Well, Let's do some dragon darts. I don't mind if Dragapult goes down now, as long as he can get some decent chip. Alright, Fiery Dance. Maybe I should have made Iron Moth a Terra Steel. Or even Terra Flying. Then I could save Dragapult and... Let's Sludge Wave. Got Stealth Rocks up, that's fine. Come on, can you give me like a boost, please? It should be a 50% chance. There we go. I have the Blastoise still, but let's just do that. Oof, okay. It's not gonna do much. Iron Moth is more than likely gonna go down. But I'll do this. I don't think Zoroark has anything to really hit Blastoise with. And I do have Ice Beam. At +2, that should... What was my... White Herb, right. There we go. Zoroark is almost gone. I can Rapid Spin this next turn. Oh wait, I don't have Rapid Spin. How did I manage to put on a Rapid Spinner and then forget about Rapid Spin? Let's just do Surf, predicting the switch. And I think I have won this battle. Alright, that was leagues better than it was before. So I think Team 14 is fixed in this case. So, that being said, I will call that the end of this episode. Maybe I'll just do that quick switch real quick. The flying. Blastoise. It was supposed to have Rapid Spin. And I completely forgot about that. Thankfully, though, in this particular case, I don't think Rapid Spin is that necessary. I don't know. I guess I'll basically figure that out if we run into a hazard heavy team. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.